Yo, welcome to another episode of Aftamath Podcast. Your boy Snapback T, man. We back 2 weeks in a row,
Yeah,
baby. What's good,
yeah,
man?
man, cooling, man, cooling, dog, on a good Friday.
Yeah, man. Just trying to get back into the groove of things. Took a couple weeks off, did a pod last week. Hope everybody enjoyed that thing, man. It was kind of long, but kind of had a lot of stuff we had to get caught up on. NFL free agency period started the 16th of last week, and we saw free agents go different places. Even had some trades. I think we started to dock it off wrong, but hey, here we are. Had Matt Ryan end up going to the Colts. I think last week we was talking about it. I mean, shit, we need to start at the beginning because Deshaun Watson, the word on the whispers around the world, around Twitter streets, he was headed to the Falcons. What was that, Saturday?
Yeah.
And Saturday, the Browns hit him up and said, "Hey, yo, we'll give you 230 million. I think it was 230. I don't remember. Guaranteed." And because we had, I think that Friday or Thursday, we had just got that little report that the Browns were eliminated from potential teams. So it was just the Falcons and the Saints. And he was pretty much headed to the Falcons. It was pretty much a done deal. All he had to do was come in and sign that contract. He ended up pivoting, going to the Browns, just off the muscle. Off the muscle, went to the Browns, man. He had to for that type of money.
Yeah, man. Dog, the Browns, cause we were talking about it. I thought he didn't want the Browns.
Yeah, we were supposed to have Will Hen was joking around, but he was actually right.
Hey, Will Hen had it. Or was that Will Hen or was it Leo Mateo? We'll never know.
Yeah, Leo Mateo. Dropping all the knowledge.
Yeah. Hey, but, man, he had record when you said no. When he said that, he was like, no. I was like, dang, dog, because I was thinking, man, Will tripping. He ain't going to the Browns.
I mean, because at that point, they had already released the Browns were out of contention. That he pretty much already had told the Browns that it wasn't a destination that he wanted. But 230 million guaranteed, and I mean he's still having a little bit of legal trouble.
Oh, y'all just about to say that
he need a little money, man.
Yeah,
need a little money to kind of keep them people off his back and kind of, not that he necessarily doing wrong. He's just trying to keep his name clean, and keep the people from dragging his name in the mud from. Because I mean, still everything we keep hearing still sounding like he did some egregious things, but it sounded like it was consensual. They got girls out here scrubbing they social medias. Girls out here telling people that it was just out here for the cash, for the money, trying to get some money out of them, and different little things like that. Yeah, it looked crazy because there was so many, but you never know, man. The Texas was pissed off that he wanted out of there, and you never know how that thing can go, how that thing can start rocking. So it's just, I mean, it's cool and all. I wish he came to the Falcons. I still wish he came to the Falcons, even though in Atlanta, I'm sure it would have been a lot more temptations with the
proximity. The proximity of.
I'm pretty sure Atlanta got us a hot spot for masseuse and things like that. He probably don't want. He should be in that. Like you said, vicinity that close.
What if his uncles had to holler, hey, D, you don't want to go there, boy. Hey, you can visit, don't stay.
Right. So, and then he's from there too. He's pretty familiar with the Atlanta area. So I don't know, but I mean, might probably a good thing. We're gonna see how this thing continue to kind of unfold going forward. The Falcons ended up. I mean, of course. I think we kind of spoke on it last time. I don't know. We might have spoke on it before we even got on the pod, because I was saying the relationship with Matt Ryan going to be kind of weird now at this point, with him still remaining on the team, but he'll still, as per usual, kind of being a pretty good professional. And I did hear some whispers that he was already kind of planning to leave. he was already thinking about requesting a trade before the Deshaun Watson situation went down. So I have heard that as well. But I mean, of course, it ain't gonna never come out officially. But I've heard whispers from the Falcons Twitter streets that Matt Ryan was looking to get out before the Deshaun Watson situation, and the Colts was always like one of his main destinations. The Colts, I think I might have mentioned it last week as well, that the Colts, man, they got it set up good. I don't know if we talked about this last week, or we might have talked about it before we hopped on the mic. But the Colts kind of got receivers, running backs, got a decent defense. I think we talked about it before we got on. But how you feel about Matt Ryan going to the Colts? He's gonna go down in the Indianapolis Colts as the best quarterback in their history.
Man, come on, man. I told you the other day, he the third best quarterback in the Colts history, bro.
How he the third best?
You got Payton, you got Phillip Rivers, and you got
what about Johnny Unitas?
Man, I don't know who the fuck is. Man, count the stuff.
But you don't know who Johnny Unitas is?
I know who it is, but I don't count them. I knew somebody was
gonna
bring him. Yeah,
but I'm about to look him up. We're gonna read Johnny Unitas' stats.
Yeah, I know who he is, but I don't count him, man. But yeah, man. Phillip Rivers to the Colts. That's crazy as hell. That's crazy to me,
Matt
man.
Ryan, bro.
I mean, yeah, Matt Ryan. I'm talking Phillip Rivers, but Matt Ryan to the Colts. That's crazy, bro. Because man, I ain't see Matt doing it though. I didn't know I thought he would retire at Falcon. I ain't gonna lie. I thought he was gonna retire at Falcon. Because I thought he would be like, man, I see this. I've seen this game played out. a quarterback going to the Colts, you know, they got a full team looking to win the championship. Then they don't do nothing but retire the next year. So I'm gonna go ahead and retire and cash in and retire. But he got another year. It'll be real messed up if he turn around and win a championship. That ain't gonna happen. But
why won't, bro? The Colts are set up to win a championship, man.
So are like 30 like so are 31 of the other teams.
But only one can win.
The Falcons, they ain't set up for it yet.
Hey, bro, you don't know what Marcus Mariota might be, man. He might revert back to Heisman.
I know,
Mariota. Super one.
Back when he used to run things.
One Mariota.
Hey, back when he had Hawaii on lock, huh? He had Hawaii on lock.
He had Eugene on lock.
And you remember all them folks, but you know, because he from Hawaii, all them folks was coming over. Like he opened the door for a lot of players though. Yeah. Tua,
Mackenzie Milton.
Yeah, all them boys came over because of Mariota, man.
Tua, what's the brother name? Then you got DJ.
Yup.
I think DJ Hawaiian.
Damn, because of Mariota. Now y'all got him. Damn, dog.
Bro, man, you never know what we don't know what we're getting in Mariota. He might be like what the first couple years in Tennessee Titans, he was a beast, man. He kind of lost it a little bit, kind of kept getting hurt, couldn't stay in the lineup. That's my only worry, him getting hurt. I mean, the Falcons they had a couple scouts and a couple important guys looking at some of the guys QB, what is it, pro days? I think they checked out Malik Willis. They checked out Desmond Ridder. I haven't seen it. I'm pretty sure it was at Matt Corral pro day today. I haven't really dug into that yet. You can see if they were there, but I'm pretty sure they were there and kind of checking out Matt Corral. But man, I don't want to drive to be. If somebody wanted me to go out on a limb and say what I would say, I don't want them to draft no quarterback. I'd rather roll with Mariota
for another year, just a year,
at least another year and see what he do. Hopefully, knock on wood. I don't got no wood knock on, but knock on wood that he stay healthy and he can actually put a decent year up. I don't want to draft none of these. I don't want to reach for a quarterback, I should say. I don't want to go in the first round.
You think it's a lot of reaches this year?
Yeah. That's how I always go, and that's kind of how Baker Mayfield went number one. I mean, he had a good couple first years. That man said he wanted to go to the Colts, and the Colts just ignored him. Everybody
ignoring that bread, dog. That's crazy, dog.
But that's how he went number one. He got they kind of reached for him. Start here, as the draft get closer. I think the Jacksonville Jaguars is number one pick, but so they probably ain't finna reach for no quarterback because they got Trevor Lawrence, who they still believe in, and they attempted to kind of build around him and do what they got to do. But I don't want to reach for no quarterback, dog. Hopefully,
I say this: do you think, I know it's going on? Do you think Trevor Lawrence? You think he would get like? I don't think they ever gonna let Trevor Lawrence like just fall off. He gonna be one of those that if he isn't up to the part where they think they want him to be, he gonna still somehow stick around forever.
He a golden boy.
Yeah.
He the guy that who's the golden boy right now that just sticking around.
We got a lot of people who listen to us. They are folks, so and they fuck with us. So it's a lot of he not tainted. He not tainted. He not acting black like Baker Mayfield doing the dance and talking all bolsters and all that. He not tainted.
That's being black to talk like that, bro.
I mean, that's what they think. That's the way they want to talk and think, dog. And that's why I think he getting outcast. I mean, even though I don't think he's a great quarterback like that, but I think that's what the thing is. He too much like us. They're gonna make an example out of it because they can't make an example out of Lamar Jackson.
You don't think they made an example out of Kaepernick?
They ain't make the example that it's backfiring against him. He got too much power. He got too much talk behind him. Kaepernick, all he got to do is every year drop a video. He could be down Charles Barkley age. He drop a video. Somebody gonna say he still got it to come out there and throw it just because what he stood for.
You don't think Colin Kaepernick can come out there and throw it right now?
I think he could, but I don't think I kind of don't think Kaepernick he want to do it. I think he know what he's doing by just coming out there saying that he can come out there and still play, and they don't pick him to come play. They don't choose him.
So if somebody actually called Colin Kaepernick and say come play, you don't think he's gonna perform up the standards?
Man, I mean,
I'll just get it.
This for Joseph giggles, but I think he'll be like, man, I'm just playing with y'all, bro. I think y'all gonna call me back for real. You know how you. I
wouldn't be mad if the Falcons brought him in, to be honest with you, bro, just to see what he could do. But I doubt they'll do that. I don't see how I can really see touching that feel.
I still think Pete Carroll and them ought to give him a chance. I mean, they went with who that quit Sean? Did they go with Sean King for a little bit? It went for what's the Jackson? What's his name, man? They went with him for a little bit. I forgot who he played for. He's a black quarterback though.
Oh, Tavares Jackson.
Yeah, Tavares
Jackson. What is Geno still there?
Oh shoot, Geno Smith. I mean, you got Cap. They about on the same level.
I think Cap better than that Cap, man.
Yay, you got Jacoby Brissett. They might be on the same level.
Yeah, Jacoby Brissett got to be out there because, oh shoot, man, get the Falcons on the phone.
He's still out there.
We can cut Felipe Franks and bring in Jacoby Brissett.
Now, why you gonna cut Felipe, man?
Because he trash, bro.
That's funny that you said.
That's
funny you say Felipe, because I was thinking, Mariota, you essentially got Felipe. You got Felipe Senior. You essentially got Felipe Senior, Felipe Junior.
Mariota is way better than Felipe.
We're gonna see, man, in QB count, man. We're gonna see in the count.
Since we're in the NFL, man, how you feel about Tyreek Hill? Pretty much stated he didn't really come out and say, but he pretty much turned the Chiefs contract down and they ended up trading him down to Miami.
Now, I'm gonna say that. I meant to say this the other day. Patrick Mahomes, if you notice, Patrick Mahomes, his brother, right? They used to be around a lot.
Yeah.
His brother then said he like social media and it kind of got to his head, and he done kind of backed off social media just a little bit, I think. And I think
Pat Mahomes.
Patrick, his son, his brother, I forgot his brother name. His wife Jackson. Yeah, his wife too. Patrick Mahomes' wife, I think she said she gonna like kind of take a step back a little bit because people being mean and stuff. But I think a lot of that stuff, people tired of that, man. You got your people all out there.
They being mean, but they are out here trolling and stuff. And
every game they doing this.
Tagging their ass back now. People being mean.
Yeah, man, that's a lot of unnecessary. Like Pat, man, you're a good QB, bro, but you got a lot of unnecessary things that's going on. Yeah. So I think Tyreek Hill though they go down there, bro.
And that's pretty much the same thing with Devontae Adams, because I mean I don't know if we talked about it last week, and I can't remember. I have to recall and re-listen to it, but
I think we talked about it a little bit.
I think it came out after the fact that he that the Packers they did offer him the contract he wanted, but at the same, like he was saying with Patrick Mahomes, just be so much noise and action that's going around the quarterback. Sometimes a receiver get tired of dealing with that stuff, man.
And that's crazy, right? Remember back in the day, the wide receiver was the one that was all loud all off season and talking trash. Now these quarterbacks, they all loud. You remember Chad Johnson? All them was loud in the off season. Yeah, now they talking and the wide receivers like, man, y'all tripping, man. Just play ball. Yeah. So Tyreek, man, but then it's crazy you talk about Tyreek because I was just thinking in my head to move to the Tom Brady, but the talk about the Tom Brady might go to Miami. Was that in the play? Did Tyreek somehow hear about that or something?
That ain't real, bro.
That ain't real. But see, the thing is, the dude that said it, they said he break ball a head writer. Yeah, a credible writer in Boston, and he's broke a lot of Tom Brady news out of Boston for the Boston Globe. So,
oh man, that's crazy.
I don't know. I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening for Leftwich. I think they knew all along Brady might somehow come back. For Leftwich to kind of turn down jobs, that just want to stay in Tampa Bay. I think also he knows he's up next at Tampa probably of Arians when BA stepped down when he retired the badass.
All-American badass.
Yeah, he decided to step down. I think Leftwich might think he might be getting in next, but I think they kind of knew, but I see Brady. I was hoping Trask got a chance, but then I was kind of like, dang, I don't think Trask ready yet.
Trash might be trash, bro. That's the reason why BA called Tom Brady and say, hey, brother, are you sure you don't want to come back for one more year? Make it an even 45.
Hey, 45 for who's the 45th president?
Who you think?
You see what I'm saying? I can talk about it if you listen. Hey, you see what I'm saying, dog? You see, I put this shit up there. I was like, God damn, that boy Tom Brady a fool, boy. But man, like I see I've been watching a lot of Miami fans this week on Twitter, dog, just talking. I've been just keying in and watching them, see what they saying. But like they said, like I seen somebody said, it's on tour now. They done gave you and it kind of washes out everything that Flores was saying about the Dolphins last year, that they was paying to lose the tank. Now you got a team that look like they going all in. Now it's up to Tua to see if he really about what, if he really up to the par.
They want to go all in when they don't have it. Right.
Man, it's a dirty game they play, man.
That's what they did with James, bro.
Yeah, man.
They never give James Winston a good offensive line until Tom Brady came there, and all of a sudden they can spend money in offensive line and draft offensive linemen. And it's all this.
But shout out James though, man. I joke about James dog, but real talk, dog. Real talk. We had this discussion. We just flowing right now, dog. That's what's good about the Aftamath. But dog, James really, man, as far as like he was a great, like, as far as like a black quarterback in the city, dog. I gotta respect him, dog. I gotta respect him. We joke about that the training that he do, but it's good for him to get that, get that contract back because I want him to do straight.
Yeah, because right here, that was Monday. He got that contract. Right when he was that contract, I saw it come down. I was just about to tweet, the Falcons need to call James Winston. And then I kind of look at 33 seconds, James Winston's re-signed to the Saints. Hey. I think the Saints was like the writing was on the wall because the Falcons probably was finna call him for real.
I was just about to say that. They was probably dead ass when to call him.
as soon as that Matt Ryan jump went down, they went ahead and offered him the deal.
I mean, you can't negate Jameis winning a Heisman, even though Jimbo is a great coach. You can't negate Jim. That man
Jimbo's
win Heisman trophy.
QB whisperer.
I give him that because fuck Dan Mullen, man. Excuse my language, I don't mess with Dan Mullen, so I give Jimbo that, dog.
I wish I had the tape. Probably this time last year, he was the QB.
Like they say on TikTok,
guru.
I wish I had a time machine. Go back in time, man. They got Dan Mullen, man. We'll talk about college later, but
the time machine talk. When the time machine talk in high school.
Man, hey, y'all. This brother right here, T. Hart, been talking about a damn time machine since middle school. Bro, you used to just walk in hype, man. I wish I had a time machine, man.
So I can fast forward through practice and get to the game, man.
Hey, then T.P came out with a song "Time Machine" back in the day. I'm gonna run through T-Pain tomorrow, man. Shout out to T-Pain, man. Yeah, one of the best podcasts out there, dog.
I was listening to it faithfully at one point. I kind of fell off.
Yeah, I fell off a little bit, but I always see he had the way with T-Pain, man. I look at who he has on there. Like if I see like a clip on YouTube of who he has, and I be like, I know that's a great episode.
They all be pretty entertaining.
Yeah,
but I kind of.
But real quick, dog, I know this all some crazy shit right now. We freestyling, but people talk about Kanye, T-Pain on that same level, I believe.
What you talking about?
As far as a genius like that and all that, I think T-Pain on that same level as Kanye, bro. Like as far as
like musically,
and musically innovative. Transcending what he's done as far as music. T-Pain is right there with Kanye.
I didn't realize T-Pain was as heavy into esports as he.
Oh yeah, bro, that brother into that bit. He a weird dude, but that's his whole thing. That was his whole thing with his music. People picked on him because he was weird and he wasn't with what everybody on the South Side wanted to do in Tallahassee. He was on some other shit, and they thought he was a weirdo and all that shit.
Robbery.
Yeah, that shit crazy. Shout out to Ian. Ian, that's Ian brother on there too. Was with them
for real.
He was in the nappy heads, but them boys was just different, dog. They was just on some different stuff, and people thought they was weird, and they just was kept. Like Zia tell you, Tallahassee ain't really fuck with T-Pain like that. They tried to like arrest him and stuff, but. He still.
That's why he don't like coming back
home. Yeah, but he still. I wish, man. Knock on wood, man. T-Pain, man. If you ever, bro, man, we want you back, dog. We want you back in Tallahassee, bro. For real, dog.
You want to build a big house in Southwood and come back to Tallahassee?
I live by this. T-Pain, Famous Amos, and George Clinton. We need a statue of them three brothers in the city, dog. Famous Amos Cookies right here from Tallahassee. George Clinton, the Parliament Funk, the Funkadelic, bro. That was right here, raised out of the moon in Tallahassee, right here. And then you got T-Pain, bro. Them three statues that need to be in the middle of the city, man. I mean, I love CK still. He did a lot for Black culture, but man, them three brothers right there, they really need, fam, you really need to somehow bring them brothers together, dog, and somehow build a statue to some of them dudes, man.
You could drop a real.
Yeah, I tweeted out the other day. I tweeted out the other day. I was like, that black dude that be jumping out talking about famous to be dancing, Famous Amos. I was like, they need to have him as Venom in the March one for homecoming one year. Just do a shout out to Famous Amos Cookies, man. Yeah, man. Famous Amos.
But I don't know how we got on.
I don't know, man. That what they love about the Aftamath, bro. We just be flowing in the bit. Hey, you get a life lesson.
So we got the USFL league finna start in a couple of weeks here. I think I want to say April 16th. They starting off the season with a primetime game, but with this new league, looks like the NFL. We spoke on it a couple weeks ago that the NFL is partnering with this league and trying out a few new the new rules regarding they I mean, pretty much they're gonna try it in this league to see how it works out and see if they want to implement it into the NFL. They even adding a 3-point try instead of a 3-point conversion.
Explain this, bro.
So the 3-point conversion, man, is pretty much they're gonna put the ball at the. You can do your regular field goals, kick it at the field from the 15. You can do your 2-point conversion. I think they're gonna still put it at the 2. And then I think if you want to do a 3-point try, if you down like a weird number like 9, you had the opportunity to score a touchdown and then go for 3, which they're gonna put the ball at the I think the 10-yard line. So I mean, if you put pretty much the same rules, get the ball in the end zone, you get 3 points instead of 1 or 2. They also implemented the onside kick alternative. So teams can choose to try to convert the 4th and 12 play from the 33-yard line. They get 12 yards, they keep the ball. If they come up short, the opposing team will take the possession. So we kind of saw the Pro Bowl kind of attempt this and try this out. I think that was it this previous season. I ain't watched that much of the Pro Bowl because it was trash. And I think I kind of saw what they was trying to do. So it's something they've been talking about over the last few years here. And so I mean they kind of trying to implement it. So they're gonna actually implement this into the USFL league coming up here soon. And then they also updated the overtime. They're gonna try the overtime rules. I should have just played a little video clip so I ain't have to explain it. They got video clips on here. So pretty much they're gonna do overtime shootouts. They're gonna give each team three tries. And you pretty much, a lot of people know how soccer do how they do their overtime shootouts, or I think, and you try to kick the ball into the goal. Pretty much gonna be like 2-point conversions, and then each team, whoever scored the 2-point conversion or whatever, and whatever team don't, eventually that's the team that's gonna win. And then if it gets to 3 and they still all tied up, say both teams miss all their tries or whatever, then eventually they'll just go to a sudden death. So it's something they trying to implement because of overtime rules, and people been complaining about it over the years. Go ahead, bro.
I think that all right, so boy got a TV show out now, right? The Rock. I think this kind of might work, bro. This football league, I think he might get this to work for real.
Man. I mean, for one, they got The Rock doing this thing, man. That's automatically right now. The Rock, Kevin Hart. Well, mainly, I wouldn't even count Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart been kind of quiet lately, but The Rock, it seems like The Rock always in something. He always doing a movie, on a commercial, and now he got this little league, so he definitely staying in line. Like we don't played around previously and say he might run for the president one day, which I still can see happening with him leading a league now. So he kind of getting a little practice on how to be a leader, but that's besides the point. But I think The Rock being kind of the figurehead, I'm assuming the money backing for this new league, but just overall being the face of the business is a good look, and the fact that they are partnering with the NFL. So I don't know if the partnering with the NFL mean that they get the NFL getting some of the money, or the NFL giving them some of the money to kind of promote the league, because the NFL or overall kind of do need like a little minor league development type league, like how the NBA has the NBA D League. I think they might have changed to the G League because Gatorade sponsored or whatever. So and then baseball had a little minor league. So I mean, it'd be cool for the NFL to kind of have a minor league or a step down for some of the guys that may not necessarily make it in the NFL, but can still pave their lives that I may not be able to kind of work in the workforce, may not be built for that. Kind of still get an opportunity to succeed at life. So I mean, it's cool at the NFL kind of helping and trying to back this thing and see where it goes. See if we can actually get one of these side leagues, these minor leagues, to kind of, I hate to keep calling them minor leagues, because one of them USFL niggas might listen to the pod and get mad, but It's a smaller
Hey, if
league,
you
man.
gonna get mad on it, come on the episode to show it. Tell her why it ain't the minor league then.
There you go. Come on the episode.
Yeah.
Hit DM us on the at what is, I don't even know the thing on Twitter.
I'm on IG right now,
but yeah, just hit us up
after the Aftermath and then underscore. So hit us up.
But so I mean, just having that little extra lead where the NFL can kind of pass down some ideas and actually see it in motion, I think it's a good look. So, and then, you about to say something? Then your boy Johnny Manziel, man, he's still balling, man.
Man, Johnny said Johnny trying to show Baker is the way. Just come on over here.
Shit, man. Why you playing? Baker Mayfield might go over there for real.
For real, yeah.
Be the face of that league. So y'all just put me on everything, promote me, and I'll be the face.
I don't know. But dog, when he gonna give up the keys, bro? That's gonna be messed up. That commercial. I hope that last commercial, boy.
They should have Deshaun Watson say, "This is my house now. Kick him out." That's crazy. But
Deshaun said he finna do some renovations.
I'm about to say you're gonna have masseuse tables all over the place.
Oh, I was getting
that. Oh man, that's wild, man. That's wild. We cracking jokes
on the
about
sideline. Get up after every drive. He gonna have a masseuse table. That's gonna be his
with the injury tent.
Boy, they would have pulled shit. Whoa. Oh, bro.
Oh man.
They would have put a camera in that goddamn injury tent. Hey, what happens in the injury tent stays in the injury tent. Hey, them man, his touchdown celebration, man. They better tell him just go to the sideline, dog. Don't even celebrate. Just go. Be thankful, nigga. Drop it, take a knee. Because it was almost over if you let them boys do that. It was almost over for you, dog.
But they got
I don't know, man. They still got more stuff coming out with him, so that's crazy.
Think so?
I don't know that thing that came out. Texas still trying to come. Got another thing coming out, man. I'm like, bro, you got Pornhub, bro. God damn, bro. Take a break, man. He ain't got no wife, no lady.
He got a lady, bro. That's the crazy part. And she been sticking.
I can see if you got a side bit, bro, but you got down.
Nah, he got a full-on girlfriend.
It's full staff, bro. I'm talking about like the people he cheating on. He has full staff, bro. You doing that crazy jump, man. I don't know. Sean Watson off the. But how much did Dabo, was this going on in Clemson and Dabo just sat back and
that's gonna be the scandal when it come out and never mind, that man ain't gonna be good.
That Dabo was letting shit slide. Oh. Like Edo.
Whatever it takes to win. But yeah,
they did implement a lot of sleeping stuff in Clemson, like sleep studies and all that. Right after Deshaun and them left, they started doing all these different like scientific studies. They were like, we got to find a different way, man. We just had this freak ass nigga leave out of here. We got to find a different way to get these people relaxed. Can't have them wearing those. No, there's not nothing to joke about. Deshaun, crazy. Yeah.
But yeah, the fan controlled football league is returning as well, and that's what your boy Johnny Manziel has pretty much found his home, and he kind of the face of, you can say he the face of the fan controlled football league. I think your boy
it's the second year for it too, so that's good.
Yeah, it wasn't terrible. I watched a game or two last year just because I ain't had nothing else to do, and it wasn't terrible. And then I want to see DeAndre Francois. He's he's still in there. I'm assuming that he's still in there. He was there last year, so I mean, if he just keep still getting there, getting to keep playing football. I mean, there's always been these guys dream to play football professionally. I mean, they may not be doing it in the NFL like they dream, but they're still getting endorsements and getting paid to do this. But so
Yeah, Marshawn doing a great job with that, man.
Yeah, it's just something fun to watch. Ain't necessarily something that everybody been waiting around for, but it's something cool to watch during the off season, something to kind of occupy time. But let's move
Yeah,
forward, man.
yeah.
Um, how the Gators doing starting off spring football? I don't think we had it in the docket, and I can probably catch you off guard. I don't really got a lot of stuff going on with Florida State, but I just got a little stuff, a little something like
Nah,
touch.
we doing straight, man. We got Napier. I appreciate him once again. So I tweeted, but I appreciate him for he trying to be transparent in what he doing. So he had another. He trying to do a press conference every couple weeks. So he had another press conference the other day. Emory transfer. We talked about it. I ain't really want to go out and say that he was going to transfer. Trying to be around the bush a little bit with it, but kind of like I said, they ain't bringing that boy Jack Miller for nothing. They ain't bring him here for nothing. And there was a lot of talk about how good Ant's doing. So he went ahead and transferred. He went ahead and transferred out. But I don't know where he's going, but he say he's leaving. But yeah, man. Nate,
He gonna go
they
to
just
Georgia
trying to
Tech.
see, that could be, Georgia. I was worried about trying to go to Georgia. I thought maybe at one point I kind of thought LSU, but then they got a boy now.
Jaden
I
Daniels.
don't
I
understand
say
how that
Georgia
happened.
Tech. I think he'll go
Yeah,
to Georgia Tech or something like that. Georgia Tech or
go
Georgia
back there.
State.
He from Atlanta.
Yeah.
He from Atlanta. But yeah, so yeah, M gone. I think he read it writing on the wall. And I don't know, man. I mean, we're gonna see. I'm really just ready for the running back competition. Running back, tight ends. I need to see my tight ends doing something. Keon Zipper. I need to see Odom. All them boys doing something. Defensive line. I think Gervon Dexter gonna run that. That's already solidified. Linebackers. I mean, we got a boy. Dang, he got a crazy name, dog. Chief Borders, broader Chief. But he's very he's very out there, and he's very electric. Like he's out there as far as in the social media, being on the camera and everything. I want to see if he backs up being out there in the front and want to be in the front. If he backs it up, and then Wingo want to see if he step up. You got Ventrell, but he limited just because he just coming off of surgery. Ventrell Miller. Summerall, he looked way bigger than he did, past 2 years. Then you still got Brenton Cox at that same position. So, he a senior, fifth year, senior
I
now.
don't
I
know,
don't
but
think
it
he in
seemed like
his
you've
fifth
been there
year.
for a long ass time.
Yeah, I mean, he's been at Florida for what? This is second year, I think, second or third year.
It's his
And
third
then, but
year
he he set that year out at
at
he got
Georgia.
Georgia, yeah. So this is like his fourth year, whatever. But I like to see what he do this year if he step up the way he talk. But see, Brenton Cox messed me up because he do a lot of talking, but then he'll BS in the game, and he'll take plays off. But I hope it click into the like. I don't know. What be getting me about college football sometimes is a lot of these like seniors, they don't be clicking in their head all right, you a third year, this your third year, this your senior year. You can go to the draft and make some money, especially if you're on a good team, you get an opportunity and you starting. Why go out there and mess that up? Just taking plays off. Them NFL coaches looking at every play. Why would you take off a play and not go hard every play, dog? Like you only got 12 games in a 12, 13 games guaranteed in a year. Why not do what you're supposed to do at that time? Why not do what you're supposed to do, man, and play good, play hard, man? My bad about that sound again, watching the game. But why not play hard, man? But I don't know, man. Brenton Cox, hopefully he don't do that miss this year. And defensive back wise, you got Marshall out there and all them boys. They balling, man. Trey Dean. So I don't know, man. The DC, it looked like he focused on DBs and stuff. So maybe that's a little different than what old boy was last year, Grantham, because his focus was defensive ends. I mean defensive ends and linebackers mainly was his focus. But hopefully, man, we get something different, man. But we don't see, man. That's about it with UF. I watched a little bit of Miami. just to see what they was talking about. But I ain't talking about that since Ben want to jump in the group chat.
Ain't heard nothing from Ben since football
wow,
season.
bro.
Shouts out to that boy Ben.
It's mighty funny though that they got a recruit commit today though.
He knew
he
it was
comes
coming.
Out of nowhere.
He knew it was
but
coming.
Then he got to commit this afternoon. Yeah, he knew it was coming, man.
Well, as far as Florida State, they just got back. They had 2 practices this week. I think they got a scrimmage tomorrow. I mean, nothing crazy coming out. They did finally get some word on the kid Winston Wright, the one that got in a car accident. He kind of spoke out. He didn't really say much about what happened, but he just pretty much stated blah blah blah. Minor setback for a major comeback type post. But so we're gonna see how he shakes out of this one and gets back to full strength and continues his career. But I mean, overall, I just been reading and listening to different little things going on with the program. We did lose one of the support staff guys going to Georgia Tech, Kenyatta Watson. Was he a pretty good I guess you could say he's a recruiter, but like off the field staff kind of guy that kind of have a lot of connections with the NFL and different high schools around the state of Florida and stuff like that. So I mean, it might hurt the recruiting a little bit. Hopefully, Florida State was kind of prepared for it, but I think he getting a special teams job at Georgia Tech, so man, that's good for him. That's a good look for Mike Norvell. Search for Mike Norvell coachingtree.com. It continues to grow.
Man, get out of here, man.
I need to buy that domain. But overall, man, we start to see the guys kind of just kind of get it take a little time, a couple years for players and teams to kind of grow with the coaching staff, and that's why it was kind of weird how they did Willie. But hey, we done talking about that. But so it's kind of seeing how some of the guys that's been in the program, how they've grown with Mike Norvell, and they kind of know what they expect in practice. So guys are able to kind of fly around and kind of not think as much. So he's starting to see that starting to show. So he's starting to get some of the quarterbacks, of course, Jordan Travis, a dark horse Heisman candidate, starting to click and come to his own in the quarterback position. And then even starting to see, we did get the true freshman, AJ Duffy, in there, and he looks pretty good so far as well. He looks like a true thrower of the football, so that's a good thing. But it's been not a surprise because I mean, you knew if he was able to stay in the program and kind of keep his head clean, keep everything good and going, Tate Rodemaker starting to come around, starting to gain some confidence as a quarterback. So I mean, that's another good thing.
He did gain a little bit of weight.
Has he? Or
has he? Yeah, I seen he look a little bit bigger than he.
Yeah, he probably did. That's another thing, just being in the same strength and the conditioning coach and having that same strength and conditioning, your body finally start getting used to it and start clicking with all that stuff. So you can finally start gaining weight the proper way and things like that, putting on good football weight. Hopefully, Jordan Travis putting on good football weight so he can stay healthy so he can win that Heisman next year. But I mean, overall, we've been hearing a lot of good play from the running backs. You got Corey Wren finally kind of showing up. It's kind of a speed back. We got listed on the team, but then you also had Trey Benson that transferred in from Oregon. So kind of a bigger back, kind of a back that you would kind of see at Alabama. So, but he kind of had some crazy knee injuries at Oregon, so he ended up transferring. Florida State. Mike Norvell decided to give him a shot. So far throughout camp, we've been hearing good things from him. And then, of course, you got your guys that's been there for a while, Trayshawn Ward and Lawrence Toafili. So we got a pretty deep running back room. Like you say, you ready to see what how the running back room shake out. And I mean, same here. I keep hearing good things about Trey Benson. We still got DJ Williams, I think his name is, for that transfer there from Auburn. He's still on the team as well. He was having some issues with his weight, and staying healthy. So that kind of it's been slowing him down. But I also heard a couple flashes from him as well. So got a pretty deep running back room, plus the couple guys that's coming in as a true freshman as well. So the running back room looking pretty good. Receivers are starting to step up. Of course, we bring in a couple guys. Got Micah Pittman from Oregon as well. Those guys starting to just step up and kind of grow into their own and not be. Now I don't even want to be on this forever, but because I keep going, but just overall, the whole team starting to kind of get it and growing into the Mike Norvell offense, the Mike Norvell way, and it's just starting to click a little bit better. And overall, the team's just starting to look better, but still got to play them games, still got to line up under the lights, man. So, of course, the defense secondary looked good. Oh yeah, we did have that transfer. I think we talked about it last week, but Jarvis Brownlee and his issues with the NIL deals, he wasn't getting in. So he did go ahead and enter the transfer portal. So I mean,
he said y'all some broke boys, and he love. Y'all can't get him the things.
He couldn't get his own NIL deals. Nobody wanted to mess with that man. I think he gave up that deep pass. That was the person that missed the tackle on that deep pass versus Jackson State.
Oh, that was looking around.
Yeah. So that
I thought that was somebody else.
It was him. I mean, he played better as the year went on, but that was him that first gave the pass up and then kind of spinning around looking crazy and missed the tackle that could have just ended the game. So I mean, that was him. He probably ended up going because I mean, he probably at FAU. Honestly, Willie Taggart brought him in. Why not Willie Taggart bring him in down there as well? And he'd be closer to home because he's from Miami too. So, just I mean, we got a young freshman coming in, Sam McCall, and then Azariah Thomas. They've been looking pretty good. So he kind of started seeing the writing on the wall. We still got Marion Cooper and some other guys, Jerry Jones, and then you still got, of course, you got Jannard, what's his name, Robinson from South Carolina. All them boys still looking good as long as they stay healthy. We got a nice deep secondary. So, I mean, he was going to be a nice guy in the rotation. Would have been nice to keep him there, but can't keep nobody there that don't want to be there, So they let him go overall. So overall, camp, it's not even camp. It's spring ball looking legit. Glad to see these boys starting to get it a little bit. So I'm just ready to keep watching them grow and keep getting better, man. Let's get back into the docket because we ain't even had it on the docket, man. In this thing with some NBA talk, we ain't even really gonna touch the tournament because shoot, honestly, I ain't even really watched it. Florida State ain't even.
I mean, I've been paying a little bit, just watching, having it on. I'm just doing.
Yeah, I got it on right now. I just ain't watched it. But Kyrie, man, New York decided to lift their COVID-19 vaccine mandate.
Yes, sir.
So that puts Kyrie Irving back in the fold as the Miami Heat fight with each other.
Man, somebody said that's just somebody said that's Miami playing around. They just BSing right now, man. But brother Kyrie, man, I said the other week, man, Kyrie just need to hold off a week. That's all I said. He needed to hold off a week. He dropping all them points. They gonna bring him back for something. They gonna make sure he can play. And there he is, back playing, man. So that's gonna be crazy, man. It's gonna be real. The playoffs about to be good, man. Playoffs about to be some good ball, man. But the Heat, I don't know what they got going on. Jimmy Butler, I don't know what it looked like. Spo said, "You said fuck me, fuck you." It would look like his mouth said from reading his mouth, man. But they say UD told him he wouldn't have been able to play in his era, and Jimmy Butler said, "Only reason y'all got a championship because D Wade," and that's when it all got heated. But yeah, man.
Yeah, so they only got 8 games left. Like you said, they could be trying, and I want to say Brooklyn is in that 8th spot. They may be trying to avoid playing Brooklyn in the first round, and so they may be taking the gas off the pedal and maybe trying to let the other team. I think it's Chicago that's right behind them, if I remember correctly. It's Milwaukee, Philadelphia, Boston, Chicago, Cleveland. Chicago fell off a lot. but they only like 5 games apart, so it could change in an instant. So maybe they trying to. They probably know they probably already clinched the playoff position. So I mean, yeah, they already clinched the division. So they probably don't even care where they actually position. They just ain't trying to run up against the Nets first round. So they may be taking their foot off the pedal a little bit and maybe not resting the players, but because I think they was asking PJ Tucker to take some rest, to take some time off. PJ Tucker laughed in their face and said he ain't taking no time pretty much. But so I mean they could be trying to take their foot off the gas a little bit, lose a little bit. Cause like they just beat the they don't look. The last game they won was last Friday. They lose 3-game losing streak. They even lost to the Stephon Curry-less Warriors last night on Wednesday night.
Speaking of them boys, man,
and they lost to the Knicks tonight. So,
but speaking of Warriors, bro, you want to talk about damn Draymond?
Draymond said he'll skip his own game and go see LeBron.
After you just called them boys soft earlier this week, and said they will play it soft. Now you talking about you skip the game to go watch that, man.
Watch another man go break a record.
The same man you was saying so many words for a couple years ago, man. But
Draymond and LeBron friends, man.
Man, but Draymond talking chat to him, but Draymond also know he going over to the other side right now.
Draymond do that to everybody. He did that. I don't know. That's how you play.
He about to creep over to that commentating side now, so he make sure everything's straight, so I can get them interviews. Make sure everything coached. Yeah, but he told me like, man, come on, Draymond, you just talked about your team, but his team. It was funny because I see videos of them dancing. I'm like Draymond, like somebody had Draymond talking about we playing soft. Then they was dancing to like somebody put music over a beat. It had them dancing, the players dancing before the game. To Draymond saying we playing soft. But I mean they still got some good players. You got Poole, young players, man. But Clay coming back. But
yeah, it'd be good to see Clay kind of get back into his bag,
back in the groove.
Now. Yeah, because I mean, I know that injury he had was a crazy injury, and it kind of does take some time to get back right. A lot of times players don't look the same to a year or so after the injury. And he tore his ACL, came back, and then tore his Achilles. So
Achilles, yeah. I think they trying to do stuff like kind of get them back in the groove, loosen them up a little bit. Like Will Ferrell was there a couple weeks ago at the game, doing shoot around with him and stuff. Like he played that Jackie Moon dude, and I forgot the name of the movie, but he was there.
I know the movie talking about the Tropicals or something like that. That was the name of the team or something like that. I don't like Will Ferrell. That's Thomas's hot take of the night. I don't like Will Ferrell. He's not funny. I don't like none of the movies he makes.
He's more of a method actor, but he was there making them laugh a little bit. But yeah, they try to get Clay back into the groove, man. But I don't know, it's kind of crazy because I was gonna ask you how you felt about the power rankings. Like I feel like the power rankings gonna switch up heavy. Who they got at the top not gonna be the team that wins the championship. Like right now, I can't call who about to win this championship with basketball. I can't call
the Lakers gonna win,
bro. If the Lakers win, then this junk is rigged, bro.
Hey, dog, AD gonna come back and they gonna.
I ain't gonna lie, cause I ain't put this in the docket, but cause I just saw a commercial about it. LeBron doing Hummer commercials. He on his way out. They about to give him a championship.
You talking about the crowd commercial?
Yeah. He doing.
Yeah, they showed that bit during the Super Bowl. That was the first time I saw.
Oh, for real? I just seen it. I just seen it watching the North Carolina
nice,
game.
Bro. I'll take that.
I know. Yeah. He on his way out, man. LeBron doing car commercials. He getting that bag on his way out, man. A couple more years. It's gonna be a sad day. I don't want to think about that, bro. I give up. I don't know, man. KD, man. We talking about KD, bro. I kind of think we talking about who gonna win it, man. I tweeted the other day, man, the Slim Reaper cutting people heads off. I think KD finna go through. It's a different type of KD we seeing talking trash to players.
When he really locked in.
Yeah. Like every week, if you notice, we seeing videos of KD talking trash to a different player. Like when he told old boy Furrier, he un petit, like too small. He too small to cover him. When he said that the other day, then he was talking to the Joel Embiid. He looked at the crowd and looked and pointed at Joel Embiid like, "This who y'all want to cover me?" Like and then now you got his sidekick right there next to him. But they lost the other night. Kyrie dropped 40 the other night. They still lost. Goran Dragic was out. And I forgot who else they was missing.
Ben Simmons was out.
Yeah, I seen somebody say they don't even know if he gonna play this year, man. I don't know. I hope he played just as they haven't practiced.
They said I think he practiced today.
Oh, okay.
I did see something where it said he was on the court with the team during practice today. I don't know if he practiced or he just on the court with the team while they were practicing.
You notice now that rule came out by Kyrie. Kyrie said, "Nah, James just pulled this joint. You about to play, bro. We trying to win this. You about to play. You about to play." Yeah, because
he probably told him you ain't finna just come in during the playoffs and think you finna just play
and win or just win a championship.
Yeah, we got a jail.
Yeah,
gotta see if you actually gel with the team. If you trash, nigga, then we'll sit you back on the bench.
Hey, that was KD. That's what KD stepped in and said that part. Kyrie was probably being nice with him. We just want to see how you play, man. We just want to see. And then KD moved him out of the way. If you trash, nigga, you sitting on the bench. That's it. But yeah, man, I don't think Philly gonna do it. I can't see them doing it, man.
They started off hot when James Harden first got there.
Yeah, but then it's already talks about James Harden, like his real place where he want to go is Miami.
Hey, James, you ain't accepted here, bro. You can't come down here, bro.
Hey, like I told you, we ain't got no hot rappers out here, like down in Miami like that. You don't have to emerge Iceberg and them back up. Because a lot of the rap they going to Jacksonville and North.
I'm on my way. I'm on my way.
Yeah, man. But he bring Trick Daddy back. But I don't know, Ross man. Back. Him and Ross can do a deal on beards. But yeah, man. I want Miami to win it, but I just don't see it right now. They got a team that'll beat you. That'll beat you. They gonna win 3. I don't know about that 4th though. I just don't know about that 4th.
4th game?
Yeah, like it's the winner series. Like I could give them 3 wins, but I don't know about that 4th. Like a game 7, you get them in the game.
If it was playing the Nets.
Yeah, in the game 7, man, and you got to shut down KD.
No, don't get to a game 7.
Yeah, you go into a 4th quarter versus KD, and y'all tied.
Got to hop up 2 games to 0. And then let them win 1, make it 2-1. Then you got to win the 3rd one. Let it be 2. What is it? Be 3-2. And then you got to just finish that bit out at 6 and get out.
Yeah, because you can't do that because
you can't go to no game 7 with KD.
KD, bro, because he thrives in that type of condition, dog. It's only certain players like that can. I seen KD the other night. I've been paying the past couple weeks paying close attention to NBA, but I seen KD the other night hit a shot behind the goal, dog. Like 2 people was on him, he hit a shot and I wouldn't even say throw it up because he timed it and hit it perfect. But that's KD, dog. You can't. I mean, we give Steph his props on shooting, but KD one of the best, dog.
Yeah, definitely. He's just such a pure shooter. It's just fun to watch him shoot the ball, especially when
he blocking shots now too, though. He blocked like last night. He blocked a couple people's shots. I'm like,
I go back to what I was saying about Clay, bro. It take a while for you to get fully right.
Because he was a defensive player. Did he win a defensive team or something like that?
Clay?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was an all defensive team at one point. So it take a little while to get back right from those type of injuries just because they take you out for so long for one, and then trying to get back take a while too. Just
do they take you out your prime or do they move your prime back, you think? It's a crazy one, right? Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, KD still in his prime, I would say. So I mean, I think you still be in it. You can't really like pause your prime and say you back in and back out of it.
That's what I was getting at.
Well,
KD, one of them players like Clyde Drexler, I can see with a bald head still giving niggas 15 points.
How long you think KD will stay in the game? You think he'll stay in the game longer than LeBron?
You see, my thing about KD
got no kids, bro. Not that we know of.
I don't know yet. Thing about KD is KD smart. Like he getting into a lot of investments in tech stuff. So I think KD, he making it to where he ain't got to play that much longer. I think he want to win a ship, and then win one, maybe two more, and he gone. All right, I could see him winning one and saying, all right, I'm good. Ain't no more. Because you don't never know what type. He got two strong brothers on his team right now. He got Stoudemire and Kyrie. You don't know what kind of like deep conversations they having.
Damn, he just said Stoudemire like he playing ball.
Hey, but he a coach though. Like, he right there.
Yeah, I know, but I had to think about it. Boy.
Yeah, Stoudemire, they right there. You know, they be talking. This is some deep conversations probably going on in that locker room, man. So you know, they probably Nash probably be on the other side, not even paying attention. I don't know what the guys are talking about. But yeah, you know, I think KD got a couple more years. I don't think he'll stay too much long. He'll overdo it. I don't think he'll stay long though in the league. I say 5 more years, 6 more years.
He's only like 31.
Yeah, because he can easily push the 41. He can do 10 more. The type of shooting he be doing, man. But I don't know.
33, bro.
He 33?
Yeah.
Man, I cut it down to 4. I can see 4, 3 or 4 more years. I don't know.
If he can stay healthy, bro, I think he'll stay at least to 40.
Yeah. I ain't seen his mama in a while. I was thinking about that the other day at the games.
I didn't know her name, but I can't think of it.
He said, Mom, I'm too old for that.
I showing up. Nah, she'll be at the games and during the playoffs. She probably don't come all riding around the whole country with him and shit. She probably still be. I hope she ain't working, but you never know. She might be working for the hell of it. Just be working.
Yeah.
And but I'm sure.
You think his mama used to give him money to get a haircut at the barbershop?
You know, nigga.
That's why she was traveling around with him, make sure he kept his hair. We need to look at how if he was keeping his hair cut when his mama was traveling with him. We need to do a study on that.
Kevin Durant's hair
throughout the years. I think he had a fro at one time back in the day.
No,
I just remember KD, man, at Texas, that what he did a year at Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was about like, I really put, now that I think about it, I put him and KD, him and Carmelo at the same, as far as that year in, and you just hearing everything about them in that year that they playing ball.
KD way better than Carmelo, bro.
All right, we can go ahead and right here.
KD way better than Kyrie. What?
Carmelo.
Melo,
you take prime Carmelo and prime KD, man. Hell nah, man. I give prime Carmelo, bro.
Oh, hell no, nah,
man. I'm about to tweet this, man. Hell no.
KD, hands down, no discussion. That's an easy decision for anybody. But Isaiah Thomas is gonna finish the season with the Hornets. I think the Hornets in a position to go to the playoffs, so that's a good look. He get to finish the season, and then I think what you call it say he done for the season, but he just posted a video with him dunking.
Who?
Zion Williamson.
Bro, I told you Zion going to the Orlando Magic, dog, for Bronny.
So I was trying to see if the Hornets were in the playoffs. Yeah, the Hornets are in the 9 seed, so they can get into the play-in game. Damn, the Brooklyn Nets can lose a play-in game and get knocked out of the playoffs altogether. They'll be in the play-in game versus Toronto for the 7th seed.
These playing games are gonna be pretty good.
Yeah, because I think the Lakers in that position.
Yeah.
They're number 10 right now. They tied with New Orleans. They can beat New Orleans. They don't want to play the Clippers or the damn, bro. Kawhi out for the season, I guess. I ain't heard his name all season. Kawhi be doing that joke on purpose, bro.
Bro, only time
taking seasons off.
Yeah, man, because I seen him at when the All-Star game, they was talking about the 75th. They was having all the old school players. They was sitting. I was sitting there watching Kawhi. He was dapping up. I forgot who he was dapping up, and they was like, you can see him talking. When you gonna get back in? Yeah, man, I'm just trying. I'm like, man,
he danced too hard in a way too sexy video. So and now he can't play in now that NBA season.
They saw a side of him that he didn't want them to see, so now he's going back to his hermit shell.
Wait till everybody forget. People don't forget.
Yeah.
People don't forget. All right, bro. Oh man, Dame Dillard, man, Dame time. Say you're done for the season, man. I think it was more. I think it kind of played. Goddamn, bro! I just got what you said. Yeah, the clock broken, bro.
Hey,
I think
that brother tweeted out today. They really need to free BG. I saw shit. Here we go, another A&R, man. Another A&R.
Yeah, man. I just think he saw the writing on the wall, man. They traded away CJ to New Orleans, and he really don't got nobody else on the team, man. So he was like,
speaking of Hey Arnold earlier, that's like if Gerald had went to a different school, bro. You just moved Gerald from Hey Arnold, from Arnold. That was his best friend. I mean, he took Carmelo from him.
It was getting to that point though. They was gonna have to do it. You gotta look at everybody. They started reminding me of Kyle Lowry and
DeRozan.
Yeah. DeMar DeRozan situation when it was in Toronto. Great duo together, but never was gonna go over the top and win that championship. It was fun to watch, and they had their moments where they were great together. They probably best of friends, but they weren't never gonna actually win a championship. And since Kyle Lowry did bring a championship to the city without him, but
hey man, I don't know. Do you think they're gonna just? Did they think they got CJ McCollum out? They might have a little bit of money. It's off season. Are they just gonna go all in? They say, hey, Dame, just go ahead.
No, they finna trade Dame.
You think so?
Hell yeah, they ain't finna be gone.
Where you think he gonna go? You think LeBron didn't make that call?
More than likely. We have probably have Westbrook in Portland and Dame Dillard in LA.
Yeah.
If they smart, they'll get rid of Anthony Davis too. Trade his ass back to the damn Pelicans for Zion.
God dang.
I'm just joking, bro. You finna start thinking about that, man, for real. I'm just joking. Oh man, you thinking about it?
Yeah, that's crazy though. Cause I mean, they got the LA, man. I don't know, man. Anthony Davis, did what he thought he was gonna do, man. I think these players
can't stay healthy, bro.
I think it's crazy that this came up because I was gonna ask you about this, bro. You think the social media time in these days and really affected a lot of these players?
Yeah, make these young boys a bunch of divas, man. They soft.
They can get their status early and get it quicker than back in the day when you had to go out there and ball like AI. You had the ball to wear the chains to the game, to wear the fur coat. I've been seeing pictures of Like the pictures of
AI. Oh, I say I was gonna say trash niggas coming to the game dressed up all fancy and shit.
Nah, I've been seeing pictures of how AI used to come to the games. You know how he changed that shit. How he was coming with the mink coats and the chains and Kobe and other player jerseys on and stuff. But he had the ball hard. But now you got players that they ain't got to do that to just come in and you know they can just come in and play a little bit good in college a year, then come and be the first pick. Then next thing you know, he the big man. You know, it ain't too many big men. So now you the big man on campus almost. And you think you supposed to be the best, do something, but he ain't did nothing, man. He ain't did nothing. But he keeps saying that, man, I don't know, man. AD, that's a good trade. I could see him being traded just so LeBron can see how he is, so Bronny can get him and Bronny together.
Yeah. So that whole Chris Paul boat for me, I put AD in that same situation, bro. I don't know how it's played. Yeah, they in that same boat for me. They good players and all, but it's just the little faults that they have in that game, they bother me a lot. And they both similar. They both have similar issues of why I don't rock with them like that. So everybody else like giving these praise like they some of the best players, they best all-time players. I mean, they good players, but I don't think they the all-timers.
Like I don't know, man. AD doing that, then Dwight getting old, man. As much as Dwight want to keep his hair braided and put color in his hair, he old. He can't do all what he used to do, man. He can't do all what he used to do, dog. But I don't know, man. But I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. The Lakers, they got to do something real quick on the Lakers, dog. Because you was talking about Zion. I don't know why I thought about Magic Johnson. You talking about Zion. But, dog, that movie with Magic Johnson, you see he coming out with one on his own?
A movie?
A documentary, yeah.
Yeah, on HBO.
He gonna do one like how MJ did his. He gonna do one just like that. Cause somebody said they got this show out here on HBO, made that man look like he was all out there for real. So now he didn't double up. So now I got to tell my own story myself.
I mean, shit, he ain't clear the story for the damn show.
Somebody
else out here just telling your story, my bro.
Yeah, so he coming out with his own, but I mean, I don't know, man. That I haven't watched it. I've seen like clips of it. I haven't
watched it either. It looked kind of good though.
I was waiting for it to finish up so I can and then watch it all the way through.
Right.
Yeah, but it was a wild man. But
like he got HIV for goodness sake. He had to be pretty wild.
Man, cool. Hey, man, but see, like it'd be crazy because like Magic get kind of washed over because Michael came right after him like that.
Yeah.
So Magic kind of get washed over, man. You don't see kids watching highlight videos of Magic.
He messed up because he ain't dropped no. His shoes ain't get that popular, like Michael Jordan's shoes. I don't even know if he had shoes. Did he have shoes? The Michael Irvin ones.
No. Let's go to a different subject.
You don't want no Irvin ones,
it's so many. Hey, I don't want to be in that brother's shoes. I don't want to be in that brother's shoes, man.
Oh man! All right, man. We get silly on the bed. Silly on the pot, but we can close it out with Vanessa Bryant, man. She did go ahead and renew the contract. I think it's been like 2 years. It kind of ended shortly after the accident. And I think she kind of put a pause on it, and she kind of saw the respect and the honoring of Kobe through some of the players throughout the NBA that still been wearing the shoes. So players around the world been wearing the shoes, and so they renewed the contract with Nike. I think the first set of shoes they supposed to drop are the Mamacitas 16s or something like that, and they all of the 100% of the proceeds supposed to be going to the foundation dedicated to her, to the daughter. So that's pretty cool, man. I'm actually wearing the Kobe shirt right now, bro. Kobe. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
man.
I got the book over there. That Kobe book, man. Kobe, man.
Man, expect some Kobe's be dropping. I was gonna try to get some Kobe's, but man, after that thing happened, man, things
they used to be reasonable.
Yeah, it used to be reasonable. And I always said I was gonna get some in, and I never got some. And then by the time I really want to try to get some, that was like $1 million, man. I can't do that. So
yeah.
What else? Anything else got on the docket? Anything else you want to talk about? All hearts and minds are clear.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good episode, man.
Yeah, bro.
Good talk.
We didn't talk about QBs, but that's cool. That's whatever.
We talked a little bit about it, so we good. Yeah. See if North Carolina get beat though.
Yeah, man. Y'all go get into this tournament. Appreciate y'all listening. It's been
Miami?
Another episode. What?
Oh snap! Miami play tonight.
Yeah, they playing right now.
I thought they play tomorrow. Yeah.
It's been another episode of Aftermath podcast. I hope Miami loses.
They win it right now.
Shaking my head. But y'all be
I need both of these ACC teams to lose.
And like always, like, share, subscribe, and what else? Comment to the podcast.
Oh damn! All right, good.
And always go Noles.
Go Gators.